We've just been handed the keys to a 50-foot canal boat. No instructor, no clue, and no going back. We've made it through the world's only rotating boat lift. We've survived our first locks. Now we're on our own, drifting through Scotland with no real idea what we're doing. The boat hits the walls, we get stuck in the reeds, and yes, there are injuries. This is what it's really like to try canal boat life in Scotland as a complete beginner. Okay, so we are cruising along the canals. Hugh has made it to the back of the boat. How did you feel going up the Falkirk Wheel?
A little bit stressful.
Yeah, what was stressful about it?
The crowd.
The crowd. So many people watching.
Everyone was videoing us.
Yes.
I didn't expect that.
Everyone. Yeah. How many people were there?
At least 300.
At least
No, 100,
maybe 100. And there was like a school trip or something. It all arrived. That was a bit nerve-wracking.
Nerve-wracking.
I just didn't look behind.
Yeah, eyes
I just
on the
kept
road.
my eyes forward. Hugh, do you want to have a go of steering?
It's not difficult, is it? You make it look difficult.
How do you feel?
Feels good, yeah. I feel
Yeah?
good. Feels
I think
exciting.
just need to practice and just get the hang of it.
It's quite sensitive. You don't have to move it much,
so
and it really
the
swings.
turn is in the middle of the canal boat.
If something came right now, I'd be panicking.
Yeah.
It's whacked my hip.
You okay? What happened? What did you get
Need
injured?
the first aid
Your
kit.
boat
The first aid kit. Need to unseal it.
What happened?
Smashed my hip.
Smashed your hips. You are really injured. Heading through a little skinny bridge here. Just taking it slow. I'm loving this. This is so much fun.
Oh, we're going to smash off there.
This is actually gorgeous. It is so green. It feels like we are cruising through an enchanted forest. I love it. I love canal boat life. It was so nerve-wracking to start off with, but this is so much fun. So much fun. So we're actually going to pass another boat, but I don't know if anyone lives on that boat. Looks like it's just parked up. Oh, going through the bridge. Scotland only has a handful of canals, far fewer than England, and most were built in the early 1800s, right before the railways took over. They were designed to move heavy goods like coal, building stone, and even whisky between inland towns and major ports. The canal I'm on now is the Union Canal. It was completed in 1822 and was built to link Edinburgh with the Forth and Clyde Canal at Falkirk, creating a water route right across the country. It runs for 31 miles and is completely level, with no locks at all. We're about to go through the longest canal tunnel in Scotland. This is called the Falkirk Tunnel. It is around 630 metres long and it is meant to be a haunted tunnel. Are you a bit scared?
Very scared.
Are you okay? We need to beep the horn, but I don't know where the horn is.
And the light.
I put the light on already, but Hugh, do you know where the horn is?
Down here.
Where? Oh, that's it, yeah, okay. We're going to have to do the horn as we get a bit closer, just to check if anyone's in there.
Right, I'll go and direct you from the front.
While we're going through the tunnel, I hope we're not going to pick up any ghosts that are going to join us for the canal boat trip. Oh no. Hugh just hit his head. Second boat life injury. Boat life injury number 2.
Oh, I've smashed it.
Are you ready for a blast of the horn? I'm pressing the wrong button. Where's the horn? Okay, we're going into the tunnel. So this is the second tunnel on the route here. Okay, I might just slow down a little bit. A bit worried I might bash into the sides. This is so exciting. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh my gosh, there's pouring water. that was going to be smashed. Oh, my shoes are all wet.
This is, oh my god, the light's so bright, man. Look at how dark this is. The only light I've got here is from the boat. So dark.
It's so dark. It's so hard to see anything in here. It is so hard to see what is going on and where to steer. And there is water dripping down. I think we're about a third of the way through the tunnel. The Falkirk Tunnel was built by engineer Hugh Baird with the support of Thomas Telford, one of the most influential civil engineers of the time. Construction began around 1818 and it was completed by 1822. The tunnel was hand-carved through solid rock by navvies, manual labourers who worked on Britain's canals, railways and roads during the Industrial Revolution. Known for their strength and grit, many were Irish or Highland Scots, working long hours with just picks, shovels and black powder. The creation of the Falkirk Tunnel was an enormous feat for its time, a testament to their back-breaking efforts and determination. This is what it is like going through the tunnel. This is wild. So now we're going into the brick section of the Falkirk Tunnel. So some parts of it is stone and some parts of it is brick. So now this is the brick section of the tunnel. Wow, it is really long. My shoe is absolutely soaking after all that water flooded over the top of the boat. This is amazing. It is so much fun. Can you see how far we have gone? So I think we're about halfway, maybe more than halfway through the Falkirk Tunnel. Wow. It's really good that there's lights in here. So previously I believe there wasn't lights here in the Falkirk Tunnel. So you had to bring a torch. How crazy is this? Let loose with a canal boat. And I am now going through the longest canal tunnel in Scotland. This tunnel is amazing. So much more impressive than the first tunnel we passed through just after the Falkirk Wheel. Feels like being inside a cave. I did walk through this tunnel before when I came to Falkirk and made a video, and I'll link that video below. And it's a really fun tunnel to walk through. If you're in this area, I definitely recommend coming here, walking through the tunnel, seeing what it's like in real life. It's probably hard to show in the video what it's really like. It's so hard to keep it straight, to be honest. I keep bashing into the sides and I'm really trying to keep it straight, but it's very difficult. I really hope I'm not damaging the side of the boat. We're approaching the end. I think we have about 100 meters left of the tunnel. We made it! Through the tunnel! We did it! We did it!
Happy days.
We're out! Wow!
It was so cold in there.
It's like a cave!
Freezing.
Oh, the whole floor of the boat is soaked. Seat is all wet also. Oh, the ropes are all in! What's that? Oh, that's the boys on the side. Oh my god, this is not... I've forgotten how to steer it.
Oh no! No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. We're in the bushes! Oh god! Why are we in the bushes?
Oh, why are we in the bushes?
It's so jaggy!
SOS! Gosh, the rudder's going to be full of weeds. Oh, my bum is all wet! My bum is...
God! Big thorn! What are you doing? Like,
oh no!
Concentrate.
I got so excited going through the tunnel, I lost focus on the driving. Where are we going? Why?
It's so sensitive.
No, I need to go this way if I want to go that way. Oh, I keep getting confused.
Right, go in reverse in this,
Hugh's been injured 3 times.
I've smashed my head and now I'm bleeding.
You hit your hip, you smashed your head, and now you're bleeding from the thorn.
I got caught in the thorn.
How was the tunnel?
tunnel was freezing and wet.
Yeah, it was very drippy.
Very drippy. But coming out of the tunnel and getting caught in those branches was the worst part. Maybe because the tunnel was so narrow, it was easier. You couldn't really go right and left.
Well, it kept bashing off the sides a little bit, and
you were scraping the sides.
Yeah, I was a bit worried. Like at times, it was a bit hard, to be honest. We're coming up to another boat. This was another rental, actually, that they left just before us, and we are going to be overtaking them. But I'm not really sure how this works with the overtaking. Are they going to stay in and let us past, or how does this work? Time to overtake another canal boat. Let's go. I'm really worried in case we bash into it. Hopefully it won't be an issue and everything will be fine. Hello, where are you from?
Hello. Japan.
Konnichiwa.
She speaks Japanese.
Konnichiwa. Tanashinde kudasai. Nihon ni sundemashita. 3 nen. They're from Japan. Hopefully see them again. They've got their life jackets on. We forgot to put our life jackets on when we went through the tunnel. They're stuck in the reeds. They're stuck in the reeds. It's so funny.
Look at them. They're just going like zigzag up the canal. It takes a long time doing that.
Into the reeds on the other side. They must be looking at us, being like, those sailors are away. We have a map, right, of all the bridges. We have a really fantastic map that they gave us.
So we started at the Falkirk Wheel and we went through 18, which was the lock, through the Falkirk Tunnel. We must be on 28 or 46. And then coming up, we've got this place he suggested to stay. Some people stay here. There's a good Tesco.
Do you think it's because they have like the broad boat? Is that why it's the more difficult?
It's much bigger.
Yeah, theirs is like double the width. Maybe that makes it more tricky.
And longer. So maybe like steering it is harder. It takes longer to move. Like.
Yeah, when I called to book this one, she actually said if you're a beginner, I recommend the shorter boat. It's easier as a beginner to navigate the shorter boat. Right, you need to have a go at steering now. Okay, do you want to have a go? Right, you're right-handed, so it's good to sit here. And if you want to pull the speed back a bit, you can like pull the thing back. You're heading into the reeds here.
Yeah, so I need to go that way a little bit.
You need to be like 3-4 seconds ahead, don't you?
See, now I'm swaying. Look.
Yeah. So you want to kind of be middle.
And then I'm going to pull this. See?
No, you're going to. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm just going to smash into the wall here. It's quite good, this reeds, because it's all like padded.
Soft. Yeah. Did I do reversing now? Pull back.
It's not easy. No, I go that way. No, I need to go this way. No.
We need to go forward a little bit.
Yeah, this is like really stuck now.
Oh, we're stuck in the reeds. That's what we have those barge poles for.
Oh yeah. Well, that lasted like, what, 20 seconds?
So I think what we should do is if you want to start driving, we just need to go like really slow.
Yeah.
So like that's probably a better speed, like 1 or 2 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I think I was up at like 4, which is maybe a bit fast. So just try and keep it like in the middle. Yeah, it's just hard to remember, like, you're trying to go right, but you need to pull left.
No, I can do that, but
I keep messing that up as well. It's hard.
And then you panic, and then you do too much.
That's a bit straight there. Okay, do you want to take over? Okay, just don't push too heavily. First driving experience, you're on a straight area now. How's it going?
2 minutes ago I smashed into the reeds, which wasn't ideal, but now we're good. I'm a little bit slower now, so it's more manageable.
Yeah, I think it was too fast.
4 kilometres an hour, far too fast.
Hugh has taken control of the canal boat, so this is the perfect time to mention about today's video partner, Babbel. Babbel is one of the top language learning apps in the world, and I've started using it to brush up on my Spanish. Back in 2018, I actually lived in Mexico for 6 months, and I studied Spanish while I was there. By the end of my time in Mexico, I was pretty fluent, and I could go a whole day in Mexico only speaking in Spanish. However, I haven't been practicing it much over the last few years, and I've definitely forgotten quite a lot of it. That's why I've started to use Babbel, because I don't want to waste all that energy and effort I put in, and I'd love to travel to more Spanish-speaking countries in the future, especially in South America. What I really like is that Babbel isn't just an app.
Ah, sí. Mejor buenas tardes.
It feels more like having your own personal language coach, helping you get ready for real-life conversations. Babbel's lessons are created by more than 650 real language experts.
Bien, gracias. ¿Vas al trabajo ahora?
Sí, hoy al trabajo.
Que tengas un buen día en el trabajo. Adiós.
I've already picked up a few useful phrases again, such as ¿Dónde está el baño? Dos cervezas, por favor. Babbel offers many different languages. If you're looking to learn a new language or pick a language back up again, you can click the link in the description box below or scan the QR code on the screen to get 50% off your Babbel subscription. I'd love to know in the comments if you speak another language, if you'd like to learn another language, or if you'd like to get back to studying another language like me. Now, let's continue this journey. We are cruising along very nicely. I'm going to take a look at the map, and we picked up the canal boat at 2 p.m. and it takes about an hour and a half for the induction, and then to go through the first lock, the Falkirk Wheel, and then the first two locks all takes about an hour. So it's already about 6:30, but it doesn't get dark till around 10:30 at the moment because we are in the summer. But looking at the map, there are different places that you can go along the canal. Some are better than others. They recommended places to stay, places not to stay. But I think our goal today is to make it to a place called Linlithgow. From Falkirk to Linlithgow, they told us it will take around 4 hours without stopping. That's going to be our aim for today. Let's see if we can make it all the way to Linlithgow. And that's actually a place that I've never been before. Here's the map, and they circled it. That's where we started, the Falkirk Wheel. And then this Union Canal goes all the way here to Edinburgh. So I don't know if we'll manage to make it all the way to Edinburgh. We can try, but this is the map of where we're going to be going, all the places to pick up water, places to stay the night, places to have showers. Everything is on here. This is my first time here at the front of the boat because I've been steering the boat the whole time. Wow, it's lovely to sit up here and look out at where we're going. It's so interesting, all the places you pass. So pass under bridges. Here are some boats here. There's windows open on there, so maybe people live in these canal boats. And then there's houses here as well. We're going towards a bridge. I wonder if Hugh can navigate it. I think this is Hugh's first bridge. Come on, Hugh, you can do it. Oh, we're heading into the side here. Head more this side. Oh, there's little ducks. They're so cute. Look at the little ducks. Oh, they're gorgeous. Well done, Hugh. How's it going, Hugh? All under control?
You've got to concentrate.
Yeah, you've got to concentrate. This area is quite wide. Should be okay here. So some parts of the canal are really narrow and then others are really wide, like this. You could fit about 6 canal boats in here, side by side, but then some parts you can only fit around 2. Here is the mooring area to go to Tesco, but we already did lots of shopping, so we don't need to go to Tesco. Sign on this building over here that says Prison Watch. Do you think it's a prison, Hugh?
I'm zigzagging.
If you crash the canal boat, you'll be getting sent in there to the prison.
Ah, so difficult. It's
okay.
like 6 seconds or 7 seconds you got to move, and then
Yeah,
it moves.
you need to do it in advance. You need to kind of really anticipate. Oh, there's loads of big sticks here. Okay. Oh my goodness, where are we going? We're going into the bushes here. We're going into the bushes. SOS. Come on, Hugh. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, we're in the reeds.
This is so difficult.
Is it difficult? Are we difficult? Okay, I'll have a go.
Should we
Let's
go
get a
closer?
close-up look to have a look at what plants are growing in there.
We've got some
There's some lovely.
petals.
There's some flowers as well.
Right, let's crack on.
I think you and the Japanese man should have been paying more attention during the induction.
I'm racing the Japanese man.
You're racing him. There's no way he's going to catch up. We're heading into the reeds. Oh no. Hugh! In the reeds. Oh. Okay, we have a bridge coming up ahead, but there's all these reeds in the way. Hope it'll be okay. Be okay? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So here is a place that you can moor on the right hand side, and then also there's some picnic tables, and you could also probably turn here as well. So there are places as we're going along the canal that you can turn. This is absolutely beautiful. We're passing by this place here. This is called the Causeway End Basin, and in here there are canal boats parked up. Looks like people are living in here on their canal boats. Wow, it's beautiful. Quite tight manoeuvring. I think Hugh would struggle to get in there. No chance to get in there, Hugh.
3 hours to get in there.
Yeah, it's quite a tight little entrance there. People have chairs set up like washing lines, garden sheds. Look at all the log stores as well for their wood burners. Over here is a little cafe and bar. I don't think it's open today, but you can go onto those moorings there on the right hand side and then go in there and have lunch. How cool is that? We are going over our first aqueduct. How do you feel, Hugh? How do you feel?
I just smash into it.
Oh!
Now we're good.
We're all good. Ah! This is so exciting! Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there a river underneath?
I think so. A road. This is the Avon Aqueduct, the longest canal aqueduct in Scotland and the second longest in the UK. Completed in 1821, it stretches 247 metres across the River Avon and rises 26 metres above the water. Designed by Hugh Baird with input from Thomas Telford, it features 12 stone arches and a cast iron trough, an innovative choice that reduced water loss and improved durability. I'm trying to steer the boat and Hugh is on his phone and snacking on olives.
I'm using Tesco's finest summer edition green olive stuffed with garlic. Here we are on the canal.
I'm trying to steer. Where, Hugh, did you check the map? Where are we? Are we almost at our destination?
Right, please. Linlithgow. We are approaching. There we are.
Approaching Linlithgow. I've never been there. Have you been there before?
Never.
Okay, shall we park up there for the night? What time is it now?
It is 8:28.
Oh wow, we've been cruising for quite a while.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm starving. Oh my god.
Who was that? Oh, they were at the place earlier, right? So where do we attach? Oh, maybe along there we can go further along, hopefully.
Hi up.
Hello.
The party. It's like first come, first serve.
A bit like van life.
You rock up at 9 o'clock, you're planted on the bridge. What's wrong with that? There's nothing to tie on to.
That's the visitor mooring. There's nothing to tie on.
We've got a plank, look. The Lithgow Union Canal Society.
That's the water tap, but we
Right,
could go
but
further up.
These ones.
But you go off then, Hugh. You're going to jump off. You ready? No, you got to jump off here. Tie this one at that one there. Do you know how to tie a knot?
I haven't got a clue.
You haven't a clue?
The girl was like figure of 8 earlier. I was like doing it all wrong.
Hugh, I think it needs to be a bit tighter than that. Yeah, like pull in, like, because the boat's kind of hanging off there. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I better turn off the engine as well. I think I'll.
That's not how you tie. Look at that for a knot. Bloody embarrassing.
I need to turn off the engine because the engine's still on.
Look at the mess in there from the branches.
Look at all the leaves. I think we need to tie the ropes tighter, Hugh. Can you pull them a bit tighter? I think we need to secure ourselves better because we're not really secure here, you know. I'm going to turn off the engine for the night. Okay. Okay, this is the knot that I have tied. So hopefully this will keep us here overnight and Holly, our boat, is not going to float away. I definitely need to improve my knot skills. That's something to add to a to-do list of things to work on this year. Let me show you around our canal boat, Holly. She sleeps between 2 to 4 people and I booked her through a company called Black Prince. The 4-night rental cost £1,329. This here is the area where you steer the boat. Let's go in. Underneath here, this is the engine and you might need to go in here to clean out the reeds, check the oil, things like that. In the induction they tell you about that. So to enter the canal boat, you need to go through these 2 doors here. On the left are all the controls. Here are all the controls on this side. So you have the ignition, the fuel gauge, also the switch for the headlamp. Then we have this control for AC power, central heating. This also here is the switchboard. The kitchen is pretty well stocked, has everything you need, wine glasses, cups, there's a cafetiere. The cupboards have lots of things that you might need, so plates, toast rack. I'm not sure why there's a toast rack because there's no toaster. More things in here for cooking. There's lots of cutlery, knives, and then there are also utensils and a kettle as well. Underneath the cooker is this storage and then all the pots and pans are inside there. There's a fridge which pretty decent size, and then in here a big empty storage area which we've just put food inside. On the canal boat, the grey water waste, so that's the shower and the sink, everything will go into the canal, so you need to use eco-friendly products. Moving through, we have here the living room. So this table will go down and turn into a bed, so everything for the bed is stored inside the sofa. There are some heaters there, so if you turn on the central heating, they get nice and warm. On the right-hand side, there's a TV. There is an aerial on top of the boat. There's also this manual, so if you forget something, you can look it up. And in there's also a first aid kit. There's a full-length mirror. This one here opens up. It's not a window. It's actually, you can look right out. You're not allowed to have these open when you go inside the locks. As you continue through the boat, there is a big storage area here for clothes, a big wardrobe, which has been quite good. Lots of shelves in there. There's the life jackets. Then inside this door here is the bathroom. So there is a toilet, a sink, and a shower inside here. So for the shower, all the water from here will go into the canal and you have to press this button to pump the water so that it doesn't sit inside the shower tray when you're having a shower. So for the shower, you'll need to use eco-friendly shampoo and body washes as well, because obviously you don't want to harm the marine life in the canals. So for the toilet, it's a little bit different to the toilet at home. It's done using a pump out system. So the man said that they have to pump it out about once a week if there are 4 people in the boat. So yeah, you need to pump out the toilet. It's not a compost toilet, and that also doesn't go into the canal. So moving through to the back of the canal boat now, this is the bedroom. So the bedroom has a double bed. It's quite a small double bed. And then at the end there is a wardrobe here with hangers and also some blankets. Behind the bed there are some lights and USB sockets. At the back of the boat there is a fire extinguisher and then this little area for getting ready, and you can see here the amount of water that's left, and then there is the switch for the water pump. There's also a hairdryer which will work if you have the AC power on. From this bedroom you can then go outside into the front of the canal boat, and you can sit here as you're cruising along, and that is the tour. We made it to Linlithgow. Wow, that was 4 hours of pretty full speed, apart from Hugh when he was driving.
I was zigzagging.
How was it overall, do you think?
Got there in the end, but started off. I didn't quite listen to the demonstration.
You didn't listen properly enough. A lot of it was more the technical things of the buttons and things in the boat, and it's getting a bit dark now, so we were going to cook some dinner, but it's already 20 to 10. So the dinner that I thought to make takes quite a bit of time, and there's a pub near here, so we're going to go and have a little wander around Linlithgow and maybe go into the pub. What do you reckon?
Get a pint.
That was it. It was pretty nerve-wracking and intense to begin with, but once you just like throw yourself into it, you get the hang of it.
It was good there was no traffic. You know, imagine you're passing people like every 2-3 minutes. Like even coming in here, you're like, other boats.
Yeah, you really need to pay attention not to hit the other boats. Imagine you hit another boat. It'd be awful, and it's not even a hire boat. Imagine if someone owns that boat. They wouldn't be happy.
Sail away at 4 miles an hour.
Anyway, let's go to have a wander, see what we can find. So the canal boat is up there. It is so strange that we have arrived in a different town by canal boat. It feels so weird, but really exciting as well. Travelling in the canal boat is such an adventure. It's been a big challenge, but I'm really enjoying it so far and so excited for the next few days. This looks like the pub. Is this it here? The one you searched? Hugh loves checking out good reviews.
4.6.
4.6 on Google. Okay, it might be too late for food. Probably the chef's away home. Let's see. This place doesn't serve food, but we're going to go first to the chip shop. Maybe Hugh, you're going to run to the chip shop. Maybe you could run. I'll meet you there. I'll have fish and chips if they're still open. What do you think of Linlithgow?
Really nice, first time here.
First time here?
Castle somewhere around here.
I think it's a palace.
Oh yeah.
This place looks nice. What's this?
They might be still doing food with. Good, but it's nice in there.
Oh, it does look nice in there.
Eating.
Oh.
Snack.
There's the sign there to the Linlithgow Palace. Never been, but I've heard it's worth going to. Oh, there it is up there. Can you see it peeking through? There's the entrance. Wow. Wonderful old buildings here. I'll need to come back here in the campervan and explore this place properly. We ran all the way to the chip shop, got there 5 minutes to 10, but it is closed as we arrived. All the staff were walking out of the chip shop. I think all over the UK, people eat quite early. I know different countries have different cultures about that, but people start eating here like 5 p.m. So to go to a restaurant at 10 o'clock for dinner, pretty much they're all going to be closed. Nowhere is open. We've wandered the streets, but we found this bar called the Four Marys. We'll head in here for a beer. Hugh has a bit of a grumpy face because he's
hungry. I was promised food on this trip. I've had nothing.
I know. We arrived too late because you took so long to steer that canal boat. Okay, we'll go to this pub and maybe they'll have a local beer. We enjoyed some well-earned pints at the pub, including a local beer from Linlithgow that I hadn't tried before. Back here in Holly the canal boat after our night out at the pub. Unfortunately, no food at the pub. We just had some local beers. So we had planned to cook up a big Scottish breakfast tomorrow, but instead of that, we're going to have it tonight for our dinner because we've hardly eaten all day and we are absolutely starving. Thank you so much, Hugh, for cooking up our dinner. What time is it? It is
midnight.
It is. It's actually midnight. This is the first meal we've had today. Mine is a veggie version. Hugh's is the full shebang, so I think most people would probably want Hugh's.
Fried bread, because there's no toaster. Underneath we have 2 slices of black pudding, 2 veggie sausages, not ideal. Tatty scone, or potato scone if you're English. Mushrooms, beans, and 2 rashers of smoked backed bacon.
Smoked bacon?
Tomato sauce, salt and pepper, and organic salted butter. I'm absolutely starving.
Let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking.
Hugh, would you like to live in a canal boat?
No.
No? Why?
It's too one-dimensional.
Why?
There's not enough canals.
Not enough. Okay. Do you prefer van life or canal life?
It's like van life with one road.
Van life
That's what it's like. You've only got one road.
True.
So
Like you cannot go to Inverness.
I want to go up north.
You want to go from Edinburgh or Falkirk to Inverness, like you can't go in the canal, right?
In a van, you can go anywhere.
That's true. But I think doing in Scotland is nice if it's quiet on these canals, and then you can also have the experience of the Falkirk Wheel, which is very unique.
I think renting is the way to go. 5.5.
How did you even try that other one?
It's alright, I'll take this one. Nice one.
Next time, we set our sights on Edinburgh, Scotland's capital city. It sounds simple, but by canal, nothing ever is. Join us in the next episode to see if we make it.